Yo guys, what is going on today? It has been a long time since I made a video with the BRZ specifically for this car. I got it installed today and I think you guys are gonna like it. So my friend Abdullah, he's parting out his FRS. Unfortunately, he's become a family man and he needs a bigger car, so he's getting rid of his car and parting out all of his mods. So today we'll be taking off this hood, leaving it somewhere here, and driving over to his place without the hood. Hopefully it's not super sketch. It's a Seibon hood with the two vents here, and I'm hoping that once you have it installed, I'm going to be able to hear the supercharger a lot more. So I do think it's going to look pretty cool having the carbon hood in the front and the black accents. Like I've got the front lip, the roof wrap, the two-tone on the side skirt as well as the rear lip, dark wheels, blacked out headlights, etc. So I think it's all going to look pretty good together, but let's see what it looks like at the end. Alright, so taking off the hood looks super simple. We just got these two 12mm bolts over here to do, and the ones on that side, and then you can just take this off, I think. Probably easier with two people, but I'll see if I can manage mine. Easy, easy. All right, that was not stressful at all, but as you guys can see, that's the proof. 5 minutes, you can take that out on your own. Just be careful about the way you angle the hood when it's coming down. I rested it very, very, very gently along the edge right here and right here, so I could go here and undo the last bolt and carry it off. Altogether, it's really light actually. So the stock hood is actually really light. There's almost no benefit for weight saving going with a carbon hood if you're not going with Marsh composites. But for me, it's more just about the styling and hopefully getting sounds of the supercharger through the vents of the carbon fiber hood. This is actually not sketch at all. You can actually hear the supercharger so well. Actually, let me quiet this down. So I'm not sure how well you can hear that with the windows fully down and everything, but man, to my ears, you can hear the supercharger, the centrifugal supercharger whine and the whoosh on the diverter valve. You can hear that blow off like pretty nice. Let me downshift and do this. You should be able to hear that. Hopefully it comes across on video. I find like these DSLR camera microphones do not pick up supercharger sounds that well. They really go with turbo sounds, but not supercharger sounds. Anyway, we're almost there. Let's go check out this carbon hood.
Can you take the hood strut off beforehand?
Sorry?
Can you take the hood strut off beforehand? Maybe that way you have some sort of like leverage.
Look over here, right?
Yeah.
That's not what I was trying to figure out. Maybe not. I think this is the one that's quick. How the hell did I get this shit on, man?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Wizard bro.
Word. Set it down. Yeah. See how it's the gapping looks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this looks crazy. The black, the carbon, the blue. So I had the same issue on mine, where I'm pretty sure the passenger side was a little bit more flush than the driver's side. Yeah. If you really want to play around with it, you can loosen it, it might break a little bit, I think. Yeah, like I think what I actually loosened the fender. I pushed the fender over, and that's how I got the gap to be a little bit more even. Yeah. Depends on how much it bugs you. I mean, like you will see it while you're driving. Yeah, but I mean, like I know it's not going to be perfect anyway, so I'm not stressing about it. Like, yeah. It's actually not even that bad. It's full open. I'm like, yeah. To me, it actually looks almost good enough. Holy. Yo, this looks super aggressive. That looks sick.
It goes so well with your black lip.
Yeah.
And everything. Hey guys, look at this sexy beast.
Bro, what is this? This is the worst audio on YouTube.
Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, here you go. Is it the same size? Oh no, you're gonna try to test fit it. See if it goes in. So the problem we're having, guys, is the bottom is kind of like shaved, very uneven. So it's been trial and error with fitting this in.
This one's actually getting closer to fitting better than that one. Because that one, you learn on the first try.
Let me see.
Yeah. And then the second try is much better always.
Dude, the crispy quality is just...
Yo, these supercharger sounds are crazy with this vented hood. So we are done with the carbon hood install. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So there we go, massive slab of carbon against the blue. I think it actually looks pretty cool. It looks a lot better than I thought it would. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Drop a comment if you guys think I should paint match this. I've seen some examples online where it looks really, really good. What I would do is, if I'm gonna paint match it, I would leave part of this vent exposed carbon, so you can tell that it's carbon. But I think it looks pretty cool. As you guys can see, I've got the two latches, one over here and one over here. These are, I think, aerocatch latches or something like that. And if you guys are installing a carbon hood, make sure you install latches. This is not meant to be used without latches, because the latch that's part of this that bolts into your factory latch system, it is not sufficient to keep this thing down at high speeds. Man, I think this looks really, really sick. The black accents almost everything, like with the blacked out headlights, the lip, dark setup on the wheels, the two-tone on the side skirt, the roof wrap, this thing. Oh yeah, rear bumper lip as well. A lot of black and blue accents going around. I think this kind of makes the car look pretty sick. I'm still kind of leaning towards paint matching this, but if you guys have a suggestion for a wrap that's very similar to World Rally Blue, I would prefer to wrap it, because if I can wrap it, then I can unwrap it and I can, you know, have the carbon look when I want. And then for resale, if I ever want to sell it again, I would only be able to sell it to someone with a blue BRZ if I did paint it. So it's kind of saving me some headache. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have a suggestion for a wrap that's similar to World Rally Blue. So I also want to show you guys how these latches work. So you've got to come here and press this up, and then that unlocks the latch. You pull this open and there's a sliding pin that goes and locks inside these red pins. I'll show you that in a second. So you got to come through this one as well. Open this latch. That pops the hood up from your factory latch, and then you do your regular release. check that out. So one thing I also added on were these gas hood struts. I got these on Amazon. When I bought these were 36 bucks Canadian. Now they're $52. At 52 bucks, these are totally unnecessary, but at 30 something dollars, I think they're actually pretty good. So this is what they look like. I'll leave a link to the Amazon page in the description so you guys can take a look. They're pretty cool. They just mount to one of the top hat bolts, and then, not sure how well you guys can see this, but it comes with its own plate. You just put between your hood arm and like right at the bottom here, and this thing holds it up really high. It's a lot higher than this would hold this up. I would probably not trust this in the wind. I don't know how stable it is. That's why I'm still keeping this here in case if it's windy I can always prop it up with the regular hood strut. But pretty nice touch, I think. As you guys can see over here, this is the hood pin, aerocatch hood pin. You've got to drill a hole and put this through, and there's a nut on the other side and here. And there's one here, there's one here, and you've got to set the height properly so that when the hood drops, it lines up with the hole there. So what I did, what me and my friends did is, once you have the latch, once you have this aerocatch, you know, this piece here in place, you can drill a pilot hole down into that metal bar that's under the hood. And with that pilot hole, you can then drill a bigger hole and put this through, and then you should be aligned pretty well. Just make sure that as you're closing this, the sliding pin goes through that properly, doesn't get impeded. You can be a little bit off. It's a little bit forgiving because the front of the pin, not sure how well you can tell, but the front of the pin there is rounded. So it'll go through there and it'll latch shut. And that's all you gotta do. You just gotta press it down. There's also a version of these that come with a key lock. So if you're a little worried about security, you can get those. But you should be pretty good either way. And then under the hood, you guys can see right here, it does say the Seibon thing, and it says off-road use, only hood pins required. If you know anyone that is rocking a Seibon hood or any cheap or carbon fiber hood, make sure you tell them to run hood pins. If they are not running hood pins, this is absolutely required. It's in the instructions here and in the documentation that you have to have hood pins, because this, the way they attach this piece to the hood itself is not super secure. You could probably snap this off with your hand if you really try. So you definitely don't want that coming loose when you're driving at speeds. Otherwise, that's gonna flip back and hit you in the windshield, cause you some massive problems. And also, as you guys just saw, I just did wash the car. There's no issues with getting water, you know, inside your engine bay like that. And I just went on a drive to dry the car off, and it's fine. There are water catches you can get if you are concerned about water for some reason, and that'll block off the vents. I would probably personally have concerns in the winter, because if, you know, if water or snow gets in and then freezes on some of your components, that might be an issue. So I personally would not use something like this in winter. Like I don't drive this car in winter, so it's actually fine for me. But if you have to, then I'd be like really careful about what you're doing with this car. Do I think a carbon hood is worth it? To be honest, the weight savings are negligible. If anything, it might be a pound or two lighter or even heavier. Honestly, I didn't even notice the difference lifting up my old hood and lifting up this hood. They're about the same. Honestly, if you're concerned about weight that much, taking out any other part of your car, like your rear seats, is a better, you know, weight saving strategy. So I don't think the weight savings are something you consider at all. If you are looking for weight savings, then go with something more premium like Marsh Composites. They make a really cool hood. Marsh Composites is a lot more pricey, but you are getting what you pay for. It is a proper carbon hood with more venting, so you know it's going to go a lot further for you for performance reasons. So to me, it looks really cool. If you're in it for aesthetics, definitely +1 for that. But for me, the main purpose of this was honestly to get more supercharger sounds through the vents, and let me show you guys what that sounds like. That's pretty sick. I'm just going to turn the car on. I've got my exhaust valves closed because I don't want to rev this too much. There's a bunch of houses past this tree line, so I'm not going to rev this like crazy. I'm going to keep my valves closed, and you guys can hear what the supercharger sounds like through the vents and like with the door open. This is basically like how I drive. I mean, not with the door open, but with the windows down, like that. And you guys should be able to hear the supercharger now. So yeah, sounds pretty sick in my book. That's a win for me. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a comment down below, let me know what you think, if I should paint match this or leave it fully exposed carbon. I'm kind of 50-50 either way, so I would like to hear options. The same day this video is getting posted, I'm gonna post a poll on my Instagram story. If you guys are watching this day of release, please go vote there as well. Drop a comment here so I know you guys are checking out the videos as well. I really appreciate the support you guys have for the channel. Drop a comment down below letting me know what you guys want to see next. We'll be sorting out a minor tune issue I have with this car. There's a little bit of a hesitancy that I'm finding in casual driving that I want to get sorted out, and then hopefully we'll be taking this car to the dyno in the next couple weeks. We're going to try to coordinate that happening soon, and we'll see what this car puts down to the wheels with the supercharger. Pretty excited for that, so hopefully you guys are too. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time. Peace out. So yeah, sounds pretty sick.